Okay, so today we will discuss previous year's papers. That is the plan. So I will be discussing four questions straight from a single PYQ and two other questions from week 9. That is the plan. Okay, shall I present my screen?
Ma'am, totally how many questions we'll get, ma'am?
I For the OPP,
Yes, ma'am.
we'll get four. You will have to solve four out of five
Okay.
in one section, and in another section, it is a challenging question. It's optional. That's
Okay,
what.
the last time. If I don't solve
Yeah.
also, it's okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah, correct. Correct.
Okay, 4 out of 5. Ma'am, what is the weightage, ma'am?
Weightage, I'm not sure. If like all test cases are passed, private and public, then I'm not sure about the weightages. Sorry, sir.
No, no, I mean to say week 6 because first we wrote till week
Okay.
like that. I'm asking, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So I think okay. So this paper, when we solve, the first four questions are straight from one single PYQ. So
Ah,
maybe you will get an idea.
okay.
Yeah. So actually, two questions are from like before week 6, and two questions after week 6, I suppose.
Okay.
So it's not like this pattern is followed, but in that particular PYQ, it is like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
I will share my screen. I hope my screen is visible. So, first question is from exception, then cloning. Third is an interface question. Then fourth is it's a map question. Uh, then these two questions are from another PYQ. We'll try to solve four to five questions in today's session. Okay, shall we begin our first question? Anything before that? Is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So the first question is from exception. Write a Java program that allows the user to create projects, team members to a project and ensure that every project has at least one team member. The project doesn't have any member, then add default team member. This is the question. So first, we need to define the exception, no team member exception, and it should have a constructor. The other class is project. It has instance variable project name and a list of string, which is called team members. Then it should have a constructor, add team member, to string, and hash team member. So this is an important method here because it returns this exception, no team member exception, if the project doesn't have any team members. So all these methods are already defined, as you can see. All these things are already defined. You can see the hash team member. It throws no team member exception. All those things are done. And somebody, okay, sure. Oh, is this fine? Is the font size okay? Visible? Okay, this would be fine, I suppose. Okay, so this is project has all these methods, and it has a method called has team members, which will throw an exception, no team member exception. Okay, and there is a class called project manager, which has the main method, and it has excluding main method, it has two other methods: update project list and display project list. So update project list takes a project list of projects. So project is type we are defining here, right? And it will check if a project has a member. If not, it will so it somehow should use a has team members, which is going to throw this no team member exception. So it has to catch this exception and add a default member to the project. And that is something we need to define. And the other is display project list. So it will take a list of project and print it. It will use this toString method of project to print this, which are all already defined. And all other necessary things like taking the inputs, displaying, all those things will happen. Okay. So first, let us define this exception. How do we define exception? Just like any other class, right? So class no team member exception extends. That is the important part there. It should extend exception and it should have a constructor uh, class, sorry, public no team member exception. It should take a string of, okay, it is. So we have to see if it has a message string or anything. So we can see what is happening. Where is it called? So we can see here the for each project in the project list in the main method we are calling project dot has team members. It is bound to it can throw no team member exception. So we are catching it and printing the message. So the message printed is in our output. As you can see, exception caught null. Exception caught and e dot get message is null. So I can just leave the message as it is, just like that. Okay, so I can say return. Okay, sorry, super dot uh, sorry, super. That's it, right? So any doubt, anybody?
Ma'am, can you zoom little bit? The screen is not visible.
Ma'am, the clarity of the screen is
Sure.
gone, ma'am. Something, I think some.
Sorry.
The screen clarity is not there.
Ma'am, letters are blurred.
Yeah.
Uh, sorry. Yes.
Letters are blurred, too blurred.
Uh, is it okay now?
No.
Okay. Okay. I will stop presenting and start once again. Let me see. Is it better now?
Yeah, it is slowly becoming better, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again blurred.
So, okay. Uh,
Yes.
Now you can check your net speed once. I think.
Yeah, sure, sure. Uh, can you give me 2 minutes? Sorry for that. Is it better now?
It is still blurred.
Blurred, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is improved now.
Is it improving? Sorry for that.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it is. It has improved, right?
Yes, it is better.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, shall we continue then? So, this is our uh, okay. So, we defined the exception here. Now, what do we? The next thing we need to do is define this update project list. Okay. So, let us see where this is called, right? So, we can see if you go down. Yeah. here is where this update project list is called. So can anyone tell me what sort of method is this? Does it
Static.
have, is it called? Yeah, it is a static method. I hope everybody knows why that is so. So we can say here in the signature, public, static, and is it returning anything? What is the return type? You can see here. What is there any return type here?
Void, ma'am,
So
void.
void. And the name. And inside what we are taking a project list. Project list is nothing but a list of projects. You can use array list or list. Both are fine. Uh, list of project. Let us call it a list of projects. Okay. And what happens inside this? We are going through each project, right, in the list, and we call this has team member. So if it has team member, fine. If it doesn't have, if any of these projects, so this again blurred.
It became all
Anybody?
right now, ma'am. It's all right now. It became blurred, but
Okay,
it's all.
okay. I think something wrong with the internet. Somebody raised hand.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yes.
Ma'am, can you explain from the beginning once more? I can't
Sure.
understand.
Okay. Can I reduce the? Okay. So here, question you understood? Not really. Okay. So it is the question is about exception. So in this, we have an exception called no team member exception. We have two classes. One is project and the other is project manager. So project manager is the class which has this main method, and it has some other method called update project list and display project list. All these things are already defined except this update project list. That is what we need to define. Another thing we need to define is no team member exception. Okay, so in this question, we should know how to define an exception, what is the syntax, and we should know so how to handle the error that is being thrown. So as you can see, the so input to this update project list is a list of projects, right? Project list. This project is actually this class, right? Of this type. So this has all these methods. So we need to in update project list. What it is doing is it will it is what it is doing is it will check, it will loop through the list, okay, and take each project, correct, and it will check if that project has a member, right? So this is what it is doing. So what function we can, so is it clear? Question is clear?
Yes, ma'am. Question is clear, but solution is
Uh,
little bit blur.
okay, solution is okay. So here,
Your
what we already did.
your video is blur.
Okay. So we first two things we need to do. We need to first uh, define this exception, and then we have to define this function update project list. Okay, so we discussed how to understand the signature of this particular update project list method by looking at the main method where it is getting implemented. Okay, so we went to the particular line where this method is implemented. It is here in update project list. Okay, so here we see that it is a static method. Yes, somebody asked something. Screen is
Screen.
again blurred.
Yes.
Okay.
Now it is better.
Okay, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we will see where this is getting implemented. So we can see that there is no this method is called in a line. We take an object, an instance of some class, and say dot, then the method name, right? Usually that is how we usually call. But here you can see that there is no instance of any object. Correct. So that means this method is a static method, right? Okay. Okay. Um, okay. So we understood why this is a static method, why we are defining it as a static method here. Anybody has doubt in that? Why we are calling it as a static method? Because we can see that there are no objects on which we are calling, right?
Yes,
I
ma'am. Clear, ma'am.
Okay, okay, okay. So here, and the return type is void because we are not taking it in any variable. Usually we take something like int a equal to something and we call the method. But here there is nothing like that. So it means that the return type is void. So we are just we are giving one list of project as argument and that we are changing. That is what we are doing. We are not returning anything. Okay, so here what I am going to do is I will just loop through this project list. Okay, and inside that I should call this project dot has team member, right? So I can just say if project dot has team member, then do sorry if project dot team member is then do nothing. Otherwise, what will happen? it will if this project team member has no members. Sorry, if the project has no team member, this will throw no team member exception, right? So that means we need to either declare that in this method, or we should do it in a try catch block, right? So what I am going to do is uh, project dot has team member, right? Understood what is done. And if does it have any, the project doesn't have any member, now it will throw uh, an exception, right? So which we need to catch here as no team member exception E. Then what do we need to do? We need not print anything, but what we need to do is, as you can see, if not, it catches no team member exception, adds a default team member to the project. So we can see, we can just say project dot add. We have a method called add team member. Okay, and we just write default member, something like that. So that is all we need to do. Uh, is the I will explain it once again. I got distracted in between. So is it clear, or does it need any further explanation?
No, no, ma'am, it's clear. If I don't use it
Okay.
within the try catch, ma'am, then I have,
Yeah.
so I have to check if not,
Yeah.
okay. And then in the
Uh,
method
i-
should have throws.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So if it is not throwing, so this particular exception, if it is not there, then I should have, like, here I return true, maybe here I say I return false. Then I should have some sort of if and if else block here. Then I can add. So, but since we have an exception here, we are using try catch block, right? And uh, that is all we need to do. Okay. If I had the chance of uh, editing here, I can use this also. I can just say here throws, I can just without, yeah, either you handle it or you declare it, the exception, right? So I can just write throws no team member exception, and I can catch it here, inside here, right? In the main, anywhere, finally it should be caught
Okay.
and handled. Yeah. So that is it. Maybe we can run it once. Okay. So this is the input. Okay, so we got, is it visible? Okay, so you can see website redesign, and here in the second project, when I gave input, I didn't have any member. Number of member was 0. Okay, so now it has a default member, right? So that is what we did using this exception. Okay, so that's all about the first question. Shall we quickly move to the second? It's about cloning. Anything is okay, right?
Ma'am, can you show the whole code slowly?
Yeah,
The
this
earlier one.
one. Right? Okay, so in this we have an exception, and exception, when we define exception, uh, just like any other class we define, just one thing we need to take care is extends exception. And inside this, if you have any message, error message that you need to see in the test output, whether you are printing any error message. So based on that, you decide whether to give string as parameter And if there is some error message, use it here. The same thing you use inside super. That's all about defining exception. That's one thing you need to do in this question. Another thing you have to do is handle this exception, and by catching that exception, you need to usually we print this error statement, but here we need to add a default member to this project. So we should understand all these already defined methods in the project class. So we are using this add team member, we are using has team member, it is throwing this exception. So we need to focus where this exception is thrown, where it is caught, where it is called, all those things if you properly see and you can define the exception. So how do we understand here the message is null is when because we have this sort of try catch block here, and inside this they are calling has team member already all these codes are already there, and here we are printing e dot get message. So in that test output we can see that it is null. That means I don't need any message, so error message. So that's all about this question, right? Anything you any more clarification you need? Whole code I'm showing once again. It is clear, right? Nothing to explain more, I suppose. Shall we go to the next question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this question is cloning. Okay. So here, we need to do field for field copy of objects. Some way of saying about deep copy, right? Understandable. And here we have we are defining two types of objects, type 1 and type 2. And we have a class which has our main method called clone test. Okay, so we have two types, right? So here in the clone test, in the main method, we take two objects, type 1 and type 2, right? And we create a clone of type 2 object, and then we see what is happening to the original object. So another thing we need to note is type 1 has inside it an instance variable of integer array, simple array, and not array list or anything. And it has a constructor. All these we need to define. These two classes totally we need to define. Okay, it has a constructor, and it needs to override the method clone. Okay, and inside type 2, one instance variable is int. Another instance variable is type 1. Okay, so here again constructor, and in the override method for clone, we need to deep copy type 2. So inside that, what to do with this instance variable, all those things are what we need to understand here. Okay, and we need a toString to display the output as shown in the test cases. So I'll show you the test cases once. So this is how we need to print the output. Okay, so let us see. Is the question clear? So we have two type of objects, and the second type has the first type as an instance variable. So when you define the clone of it, what to do with all these things so that it is a deep copy. So I is what is shallow? What is the difference between deep copy and shallow copy? Can anybody tell?
Shallow copy will have only the reference, ma'am.
Ah, correct. So it is like, but here we need what will happen if, like, if I have type 1 inside type 2, right? and I am cloning type 2. And if I change anything in the clone, it should not affect the original object. So that is the idea, right, of deep copy. If you just shallow copy, then it is just reference. So whenever we change anything in the original or in the clone, either the other one will get affected, right? Because we are the referred object is what is getting changed. Okay. Okay. So straight away we will define. I need. Okay. So I will say class type 1. Let's first define type 1. Class type 1, and inside that I have what are my instance variable? It's an integer array, right? So int array, let me call it array. Okay. And I need a constructor, public type 1. Inside that, I will give an integer array. Again, integer, I will call it A. And inside this, I will initialize this as the argument, which we give inside the constructor. And so the constructor is ready. Now we need to define what else we need? Constructor and a clone method. Okay. Okay. So here, if I do cloning, so how to override a clone method? So before that, when we have when we override clone in a method in a class, it should implement clonable. Correct? It's a that is if we are overriding clone inside a class, then we should have this thing called implements clonable. Otherwise, it will throw clone not what to say clone not supported exception, right? Is it? Are you following?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here we need to override clone method, right? So which clone method are we overriding?
We should have a public
Okay. So this
public type one
okay, public type 1
clone,
clone, correct?
and it should be have a throws exceptions.
Correct.
Means
Throws
cannot
clone
clone not
uh,
support
supported
exception.
exception. Okay. And inside this, uh, what
We
can I
have
do?
we have a super dot clone, means
Okay.
we need to create the, yeah, and we have to return that.
Okay. So this is what we usually do, right? But here, can you see one error coming? Compiler error.
Ma'am,
Yes.
you have to do array dot clone also, no?
Yeah, yeah. Let us see. Let us see what will happen if we do this. Then we can,
Ma'am,
right?
typecast.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, means
Okay. So here you are saying the return type is type 1. So I need to typecast it, right?
yes.
Okay. So this is what usually we do. But here, what is the issue is here we have an integer array as our instance variable, right? Array of integers. So now when this is a shallow copy, right?
Yes.
Shallow copy. Okay. So here what happens is uh, this integers are like this array is just the what you say the reference is copied. So if it was something like any in just integer, so dot clone will just copy bit by bit, right? So integer when if the instance variable was some sort of integer, then it would have been not an issue. If it was string also, it would not have been an issue. But when it is an integer array, then the reference to that array is being copied. So if I am making a clone of this type 1 instance and then changing the array inside that clone, then the the array inside the original type 1 object would also have changed because both are pointing to the same uh, array. The reference is same, right? Both are referring to the same object basically. Is that clear? So is it clear? Is it okay? Somebody.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Clear? Is it clear?
Ma'am, can you please explain again?
Sure, sure. So here when I call, so this is what usually we do, right? When we override a method here, method inside a class, we can call the super dot clone. And then since super dot clone is calling the clone method from object class, it will return an object, an instance of type object. So since our return type is type 1, then we are typecasting it to type 1. So this is what we usually do if we had, say, our instance variable was just integer array. Sorry, not array, just an integer, right? This was enough. But since we have another, uh, we have an array object here, right? We have to so what happens is it will this dot clone is copying bit by bit. Okay, so it now just the reference to this array is copied. Okay, right? So this is, can I call this maybe clone? Okay, and the original, so I will call this as clone, and there is an original uh, instance. Okay, and this is clone instance. Okay, let's say clone itself. Okay, so this original object is going to have something in its array, right? Instance variable array. And the clone is also having something in its array, right? So in the original, say it was pointing to A, an array called A. Okay, so in the clone also, it is copying the reference. So it is this reference again is pointing to A only. So whenever you change A or this A or that A, basically it will change the other. Is it understood?
Yes.
So original dot array and clone dot array both will point to the same A. So when you change this, say if in the next, if I say A0 is, I am changing it to some other integer, right? Initially it was 12, maybe I am changing to 12,000. Okay, so both of these array will change. say our initial array was 1 and 2. Okay. And when I change the here in the clone, say clone dot array 0 as 1,000, then this will also become 1,000. Got it? So this is called shallow copy. But what we need is we need deep copy, right? Is it clear? Is it okay, everybody? Okay. So what we clear, right? Okay. So how to do deep copy? So what I'm going to do is I will take this clone array and I will point it to a clone of I'm saying original dot array dot clone, a clone of this array. So this has become just 1 2. So initially let this be 1 2. Okay, so now this also became 1 2, but it is a copy of it, right? So when you make it 1,000 here, this will not get affected. Copy of A, which is another object itself. Is that clear? So what I am going to do is, instead of returning it as it is it clear? Any doubt is there? Anybody?
No, ma'am.
It's okay. Oh, okay. So instead of returning it just like that, what I'm going to do is I will take this float in a variable. Let me call it clone. Okay. So I'll just take it in a variable. And so this is just a shallow copy. So I'm taking the shallow copy, right? And I'm taking the array of it and I'm making it this dot array dot clone. So array can be cloned just by calling dot clone in the by calling dot clone using the instance. Okay. So it is basically calling the uh, uh, method of the clone method of our array. Got it? That is not defined by us. That is already defined. So that is that. So here we got a copy of the array, and now I can easily return our clone. Now this has become deep copy, right?
Ma'am, but we could have done this in 2 steps only, no? In one
In the
step.
in the sense,
Like
uh,
we could just return this dot array dot clone. That also should have worked. No?
you are saying instead of all this,
Yes, ma'am.
uh, return this dot array dot clone.
Clone.
Is this what you are? Okay. Can you
Yes.
tell me what this is exactly? This is just a. Can you mute? I can hear my.
Oh.
So this dot array dot clone is basically array itself, right? We are not supposed to. This is the clone of array, integer array, right? This is not what we need to return.
Understood,
We need
understood,
to
ma'am.
return.
We want
Yeah,
to
yeah,
return type 1. Yeah, correct.
yeah. Correct. Type 1 with that cloned array inside. That is what we need to return. Okay. So type 1 class is done. Let's go to type 2 class. So understand what is happening inside type 2. It has an instance variable of type int, right? And it has an instance variable of type t1. Sorry, type 1. This is becoming an instance variable inside our type 2 class, right? So it and we need mm, sorry and we need a constructor here, and we need to override clone, and we need to override to string also. Okay, so shall we? Uh, so I will straight away class type 2. Again, it should implement clonable. Okay, that is done. Okay, now let us say what are the instance variable. It has integer, say I'm calling it a. Okay, these are the instance variable that is given. Instance variable of type int and type 1, right? So I'm saying type 1 t1. Okay, instance variables are done. Now I need constructor just like that. Okay, public type 2. Inside this we need an integer a, let's call it, and type 1 t1. Okay, and inside this I will say this dot a is a, and this
Ma'am,
dot,
excuse me, ma'am.
yeah.
Ma'am, this comment is question, right? We will get
Sorry,
there. This
sorry,
comment
sorry.
one. This comment one is the question, right? Just like define classes, type 1 and type 2 and all.
Yeah. These are the
Override.
questions. Yeah.
Okay.
No, this override clone method is not that something. This is,
It will be given.
this all will be given. So you can see what you have to do is given out specifically. And when you go to type 1, what should it do? Everything is defined well, what we need to do.
Okay.
We just need to
Here
follow.
we have to only define classes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And toString also that we will see. Sorry, clone and toString we need to have inside type 2. So all those things are already given. Okay. And I'm saying I will this dot t1 equals t1, right? So constructor is done. Then I am going to override clone. So how do I write? Public type 2. So for that, when we override this clone, where is it actually? Which clone are we? Which clone from which class are we overriding?
Object.
Correct. So the object type is like object signature of clone is protected object, right? So, but we can use public and type 2 here. That is allowed, right? Again, same way, throws clone not supported exception. Okay, now again, so what should we do? Can
Ma'am,
I,
type
what,
2 clone is equal to type 2 super dot clone.
yeah, type 2 clone equal type 2 super dot clone. So everybody knows why we are typecasting it here. when I call super, which clone I am actually calling. All those things are clear, right? Anybody has any doubt on that? Why we are typecasting it?
Clear,
Because-
ma'am.
Yeah, clear.
Okay. And here in the clone, what should I do? Should I do anything with integer?
Not required, ma'am. Clone
Yeah.
dot T1 is equal to
Yeah.
this
Clone
dot
dot.
this dot T1 dot clone.
Okay. That is it. Great. Correct. Perfect. Okay. And then return clone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So another thing we can do is can I just say, so instead of this, what will happen if I just say this? That is also correct, right? Because both are anyway pointing to the same thing. So for just for understanding sake,
Ma'am,
can
this
we?
line 63 I
Yeah.
could not.
Sorry.
This line 63 I could not understand.
Okay, this one, right? So
Yes.
again, if we were just so this type 2 clone, type 2 super dot clone. Okay, so this is what sort of copy? Is it shallow or deep?
This is shallow.
Shallow, right? It's a shallow copy. That means the instance variable t1 is pointing to the same object both in clone and in the original object, right? But
Yes.
that is not what I need. I need a copy of that object in my instance variable in the clone object. So I am taking that instance variable of clone. So I'm calling clone.t1 and I'm making it point to you. Actually, now it is pointing to t1. If I don't write anything, if I don't, by default, now it is pointing to this thing. But I am going to take a clone of that t1. So I
Yes.
am just like we had in the array, right? We gave a copy of the array to for array to point to. Here we are giving a copy of T1 for this T1 to point to. So refer to, right? The reference I am the thing which it is referring to is changed.
Yes.
Oh, so and then I'm returning that clue. Oh, so now this has become a deep copy, right?
Ma'am,
Okay.
ma'am,
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
question,
Yeah.
if we need only shallow copy and still we make a deep copy, then also it's okay, na? It won't give any
I
error.
I didn't get you. Sorry.
Like there's a integer, and for the
Okay.
integer also we did the deep copy thing. We did that step for integer also. So then
Okay.
also it
So
won't give any error, no?
uh, uh, so how are you going to do that?
In
Like
this question, for int a, in case we add one more line,
this
clone,
clone
uh,
dot a equals a something like that.
yes,
A
ma'am.
dot clone. I'm not
This
sure
code.
if integer has clone method. Uh, if it doesn't have, I suppose there should not be any error. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
see once.
For integer, shallow and deep are the same thing because it
Yeah,
has
yeah, yeah.
only
Because
error.
yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
In case of any confusion in the paper, we can do the deep copy.
Okay. Yeah, integer, length, string, all those things doesn't have any issue. So you no need for what you say using clone again, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And the in one question instead of integer array, we saw array list. So what to do with array list is a bit different. You can't just use clone there. It will not give error. but it is not advisable to use. We need to create a new array list and copy the elements from the original array list to this new array list. That's what we need to do. I think we discussed in the last session, last week session.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So that is different and this is different. Okay. So that is it.
Ma'am, once more from class type 1, can you explain?
Type 1. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
Yes.
okay. So here, what exactly is your doubt like? Where should I
Ma'am,
focus?
this clone one, I
Clone
can't
one, right? Okay.
understand.
So the signature part you understood how to write the signature of clone method.
No, ma'am, can you explain once more?
Yeah. So actually we are overriding the method, the clone method in the object class. So it is something like, I hope it is true, I mean correct, protected object clone throws clone supported exception. Sorry. So this is something what is happening uh, in the super class, right? Object class. So that is what we are overriding here. So instead of protected, I am making it public. Okay, so that is
Why? Why?
allowed, right? So that is like I can do it in the other like other packages also. I am making it public. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now this will be visible only to its subclasses, right? But I want it to be used
Ma'am,
everywhere. Just like
ma'am, it is given in the question, right? To make it public.
not really. If you don't make it public, what happens is it will be protected itself. Then what happens is you can't you are making it protected instead, right? Then it means that you can't call it here in the clone in the main method because it is in the it is not a
Private.
subclass. Got it
Not
right?
at all. Yes.
Yeah. So in order to make it that we are making it, and here
So we
here
have to call that clone from type 1, then we have to make it
yeah
public.
again
That's
correct.
why. Yes, okay.
Yeah.
So we are writing this and public type 1 clone. This throws one, it is exception given in
Yeah.
the question, right?
Yeah.
Clone support.
No,
Yes.
you usually so any whenever you so this is what the signature of the original clone method is, right? In the object class.
Okay, okay.
So whenever you are overriding it, you should make sure that you are also doing this same thing.
No,
So
ma'am. I'm asking this clone not supported exception. It is given in the question.
it is let me check. I don't think so. So all those things you keep in mind. So when you are cloning using clone, one thing you need to remember is the class should implement clonable. That is one
Clonable.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Another
And
thing is
after that, throws,
override.
when we override this, then we
Yeah.
use throws, clone
Yeah,
not
what you
supported
can do is
exception.
your documentation is available for you for the OPP. So you can just go to object and see or exception and see something like that. You can see if you are getting any block or something. And then remember about this typecasting. That is easier. You can use object here. Then this typecasting and all, you have to change a little bit here and there.
Ma'am, but
That is it.
that the question is given type 1. Then it will work like that only, type 1, right? Then we can't change that type 1 to object and all. Re
No,
rename it. Right?
here, no. In the clone method, So
Yes.
original method is like this, right? Protected object. I can write object itself here. That is also okay. But then when you return, that is also fine. Then it will return an object type. So so here you can see dot clone, and here I will need to typecast it. So such things, just understand what is happening. Then you will. So here, if I write object, that means whatever I return here, right? This is going to be this object of object type. So when I call this dot t1 dot clone here, I am calling this clone method.
Clone.
So it will return an object type, right? So here you can see a compiler error. So I need to typecast it to type 1. So such things, be careful. So to avoid all those things, we just make here type 1. So then it is okay. So such problems will be gone.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am,
Okay.
then after that, with that super dot clone that
Uh,
they are written, can you explain that thing? Uh,
super dot
in here, type one, ma'am. Type
type 1.
two, yes, yes, ma'am. No, no.
Type 1.
Here, type two. Type two
Uh,
clone is equals to type
uh,
two data. And
super
here also written type one clone and all.
here,
Yes, ma'am. In type two and type one also.
type 1. Okay, here we are
Super dot clone and there also.
super dot clone, you understood, right? We are calling,
No, ma'am. It is shallow copy.
yeah,
Can you
and
explain this thing?
shallow copy means it
Type
is
one clone is equals to type one super dot clone one.
uh, so
Yes, ma'am.
here
Yes, ma'am.
super dot
Yes,
clone
ma'am.
will just call the objects. I think I explained everything before. You can okay. Uh, okay, so super dot clone I'm calling from the object class, right? So this will return an object type. So I need to typecast it to type 1. And inside that clone, so this is a clone of type 1, which is a shallow copy. So inside that shallow copy, I have to take the instance variable and I want to make it point to the clone of the array rather than array itself, and then return the clone. So same thing is happening in type 2 also. So instead of array, here there is type 1.
Okay.
Yeah, that is it. But here there is a small change. So, okay, so that is it. I will run this 100 and
We
okay, so we need to define the to
to
string
string.
method. Yeah. Yeah. So here override to string method. Public return type is string.
String.
Yeah. To string, and inside that I need to return uh, this. Okay. Sorry. Return this dot a, sorry, I plus uh, space, something like this, and this dot. You can understand it from the output what is given. Even dot up. Something is missing. So, oh, sorry. This dot T1 dot array. Correct, right?
Yes, ma'am. Correct.
Now I can run again. And I write 101, 120. Okay. So you can see the output is coming correct only, right? 100. So what is happening is this is the one of it is original and the other is the clone, and I'm changing both of it. I'm changing 100 and making it 110 here. So original is not getting affected by the changes in the clone. That is what we are showing, right? That is clear, right? Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Oh. Next question is from interface. We'll quickly go. Interface. So here this is a simple question. Like so you have two interfaces. I'll not read. I'll just tell. So we have two interfaces. One is interface computer, interface portable device. Computer should have the interface computer should have an abstract method compute. Interface portable device has abstract method battery balance, and the laptop class need to implement both of these interfaces, and it should implement these methods compute and battery balance, and this is how it should return something like this. So the question is well defined, and all these interfaces and class we need to define. And there one more class we have with the main method. So I think it is doing its own thing. We can see what will happen. Let us quickly define this. So interface, how to define interface? Interface, the interface name, then the abstract method, right? So we have what should it return? It should return string, and the name of it is compute, right? Compute. That's it, right? This is a interface now. Any doubt? Interface. Uh, I hope it is clear. Just like that, we are uh, def defining one more interface. Interface portable device. Okay. And here we are returning another string. We are defining another method, which is uh, battery balance, right? Battery balance, and again, it should return a string, right? And now we need to define a class called laptop. Class laptop, and I should say implement. How to implement, you know, right? Two interfaces I can just do by uh, comma separated, right? Can I do the same with abstract class? Two abstract class can I extend? No, right?
No, you'll not be able to do, ma'am, because
Yeah. Conflicting methods.
methods.
Yeah. So here I have, okay, so compute laptop class has uh, as following members, method compute, it should return, okay. So laptop is already defined. No.
We should have a laptop class constructor.
Yeah, correct. Thank you. So public laptop, it should have name, it should have name.
Name.
Okay, string name, I'll write n, and for that I need an instance variable, right? So I will write string name, okay, and here I will say name equals n. So I can either write this dot name or just name, both are fine. But if my name, what you say, the argument parameter's name is name, then I should definitely use this. Okay. Okay. That constructor is done. Now what we need to define these two methods, right? Sorry, implement these two methods. So I will say string compute, right? And it should return, what should it return? Something like name of the device computes. Return I will say, if there is any doubt, you can ask. I'm going to define. Okay, so yeah, that is it. String, I will make it public. Why should it be made public? Anybody? Do you know? Like, because now this is the default is like it is package protected, right? So when I'm implementing, if we are not using anything for the signature here, if I'm not writing anything here, public, private, or anything, by default, this is for an interface, this is public by default. So when I didn't write public here, we got an error, right? That is because we are reducing the visibility when I'm implementing one. So here, this is of public visibility, right? And here I am making it package protected. Here by default, it is package protected. So that is not allowed. So that is why I surely will need to make it public whenever we are implementing an interface, a method, right? Sorry, abstract method from an interface. Okay. So public string, is it clear somewhat? I mean, is it okay? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it is clear,
Yes,
right? Okay, okay. This not name plus something I need to print is fully charged. Okay. Okay, so I have implemented both of this. Okay, let us run this. It is done, right? You can check what is happening inside this main method. We have an array list of a string, and depending on whether it is computer or what you say, computer or portable device or something, we are getting this, taking this uh, in the interface name, and we are creating new laptop, right? Any laptop object is of uh, type computer, right? That is okay, right? And same thing is okay here also. And I am calling this battery compute these things here. And all these messages which I am returning here, right? It is going into this array list of string, and then I'm printing it out. That is what is happening in the main method. That much is enough. And here I will run it once. Okay. And then we'll give the input. Okay. So yeah, it is giving the correct answers. Is it clear? What we are learning here is how to define interface, how can a class implement 2 or 3 interfaces together, and when you define the signature, when we write the signature, what should I take care of? All those things, right? Then that is it. Any doubt in this? It is simple only, right? It is from like before week 7 and week 6 before on the first OPP part, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. And this is next. Shall we move? Are you following? Is it okay? Anything? Any doubt?
No, ma'am, it is clear.
Okay. This question is about math. Okay. Okay, I will just read it once. 1 second. Uh, So the Java program below takes as input the names of cricket players in a team and the runs scored by each of them in 3 consecutive matches. Okay. So we have a cricket player and runs scored by them in 3 consecutive matches. So the program is supposed to print the names of those players who scored at least 80 runs in all the matches. So that is what we need to do. Okay. We have 2 classes, one with main method, the other is class team, and its instance variable is a map, right? So it is as key, it has strings, as values, right? It has integer array list. Okay. And we need to have a constructor and we have accessor method. I think all these things are already defined. What we need to define is only this get final list. Okay, let's see what that is. Method get final list that is in F class along with our main method. Okay, it accepts an object of class team and returns a list of player names who have scored at least 80 runs in all the matches. Okay, so okay, so where is team? Team has a string, a player name. Okay, okay. So it will have yeah.
Then
Any
what's
yeah.
the question? Please once more explain it.
Okay, question. So what is we have a class called team. Okay, team's instance variable is map. So in map, what is happening is we have a string, some name. Say I'm saying player 1. Okay, and it is pointing to, I'm writing in Python terms, player 1, that is a string, that's a key. And I will have one more key, right? Say player 2, it has its value, we will fill that. And we have player 3 maybe. Okay, so say anybody, let player 1 and player 2 is enough. Okay. So here I need some value for player 1. Okay, player 1, where it is pointing to an array list of integers. Okay, so array list of integers means it will be something like 1, maybe, sorry, here it is like the number of runs scored. So in the consecutive matches, right? Say 45 and say 90, right? Say here I have some 13, 12, and 39, something like that. So this is how this instance variable called player map. This instance variable is called player map. Okay, this is of type map. This is the type of this uh, instance variable. Is that clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So and it has, so that is about team. Okay. And what we need to define is a method called get final list. So it should accept a team. Okay, something like a team. And inside that, it is going to have some instance variable like this, right? Some player and runs in array, right? Sorry, array list. And it should return the list of player names who scored at least 80 runs in all the matches. So say I had one more player here, player 3, okay. He or she had run something like 100. Okay, so this method get final list should accept our team. Okay, inside team I should access this player map and check for those players who has scored more than 80, at least 80 or more in all these matches. So here we have only one player who has scored more than 80 in all the matches, 80 or more than 80. Okay, in all the matches. So I should return something like a list of names of players who have scored at least 80 in all the matches. So now for this team, I should return player, something like this list. Is that clear? If I had one more player, say player 4 also had 100, 101, then I should return a list of these two player names. Got it? This is what get final list should return. Is that clear? Is it clear following?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is what we need to just understand. So see the map just to understand which is the key value type, right? And then see what is the return type, what should be printed, all those things. Okay. Okay. So in the main method, we are taking the inputs and we are invoking this get final list, and then it should return a list of all those things are. Okay, so what we need to do, all these team classes fully defined, right? Get player is there. Get player map will return this player map. Okay, so this is created here. You can see this map. This map is becoming an input to this team, right? It is clear, right? And team. Here there is a new team created, and we are calling get final list t. So this is again a static method here, right? Get final list. Inside that we are giving t. So I will write. I'll start coding. Let's see where we go. Okay. Okay. So okay, the signature is already given. Okay. Public static, right? It returns a list of string, correct? And this is the name, and it will take a team. So first I need to get the map, right? So I'll just write map of this type, right? String. Okay, and I will give a name, map, player map. Okay, let us call the same name, player map equal uh, our team dot get player map. Understood? Clear, right?
Yes, ma'am.
First, that is what we need to do first, right? We got our the required map. Now we have functions, right, to take anything from this. Okay, now we got this. This is our player map. Mm, just for understanding sake, right? Not here. Oh, where is it? Okay, here. Okay, now we got our, now what I need to do. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get player map dot get keys. Sorry, what is it? Player map dot get, sorry, what is the function?
Ma'am, you can do like that, no, ma'am. For map string
Yeah.
array list
Correct.
entry,
Yeah.
then player map dot entry set.
Uh, we
Then
need not
from that
formally.
entry set, you can get the key and value, right?
Yeah, we can, but like that is also correct only, that you can loop
From
through
map
the
directly,
entry
you want.
set,
Okay, I got
or
it.
or we can just say this key set I will take, okay, and I will just, so key set means what? It will the set of all keys, right? List of all keys, right? Something that is also doable, okay. I'm not saying that is wrong, but this is easier, I suppose. We can, maybe if we have time, we can try that also. So we will get something like this, right? Player 1, player 2, player 3, and player 4. This is the key set, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to loop through. So I am saying, sorry, string, right? String, player name, and I'm going to loop. Correct, right?
Yes, and from this you will get the array list from value.
Correct. So from this, now, so I can just say, correct, you are right. So array list, integer, correct?
Integer, correct. Integer.
Integer. I will say runs
Yeah.
equals
Equal to player map of player name.
player. This is not like of.
Yeah, player dot. Yeah,
Dot.
sorry, ma'am. Value.
Yeah. Get the
Player name.
key. Yeah. Player name. Correct.
That Python confusion one. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Now what we need to check? We need to loop through the runs and check if it is anything is going greater than less than 80. Okay. So I will just say I will create a Boolean flag. So how can we do that? If you think a little bit in Python terms also, you can see that you will need a flag here. So what I am going to do is Boolean, like I'll say is failed. I will say I'm just writing. Okay. I'm making it false. But by default, is failed is so I am telling that is failed means it at least one is less than one of the integer here is less than 80. Okay, so is failed is false. by default, and then I am going to loop through this runs. Okay, so loop through for integer run in runs. Okay, what I'm going to do is check if run is greater less than 80, then I will make is failed true, correct, and then break.
Break. Yes.
And then after looping through all the runs, I come out, right? And then I can just what you say, yeah. So if I can check if the if is failed is not true. Okay, if is not true or something like that. Actually, you need not make it that complicated. You can just say some sort of flag equal to true and make it false inside this loop. I mean, if block, and then just say if flag. That is also true. That's also right. So I am actually complicating just to make the concept. I mean, what you say is failed concept sort of clear. Uh, okay, or we can just make it is we can just say past. Okay, that is also, I hope it is clear. And I am making it true. Okay, past. And if it is, if we find some thing less than that, I'll just past is false. And I can just say if past, I will, what should I do? I should, yeah, I should. So
Declare
I
one
need,
array list, no, ma'am.
yeah, correct. Correct. So first, after getting the runs, I am going to declare a array list of which
String.
correct array list of string, and I'll call it something like out, and I'll say new array list. Here I need not write string again. That is okay. And here if passed, I will write out dot add our name we need to add. So what is it? It is just player name, right?
Yeah, player name, correct.
Oh, that is it.
Return out.
Yeah, sorry. Now, where should I return it? Outside for loop, right? Here. Return. Okay. Return out. List of, let me check. Array list. Second. Okay, sorry. I should actually initialize it here, right? Because outside the for loop, right? Inside that, I'm going through all the player names and then getting the value runs of each player. So it should be outside, right? And I'm returning out. Okay. Clear, right? No confusion, right? So if all the runs are greater than 80, then it is going to be past is going to be true itself. Then we need to append this player name to our array list out. Any doubt in this?
No, ma'am.
Out here is an empty array list of string. Oh, to which we are adding the player name and then returning. Okay. Now I can run, right? Okay. Let me give the inputs. Correct, right? We got Sonu, right? Here you can see only Sonu has 80, 80, 89. Here at least one is less. Is it clear? Is it understood? Question is understood. Answer is understood.
Yes, ma'am. You don't get one compile error also, ma'am.
Yeah, it's true.
What happened? Come
You are
sorry.
not getting one compile error also, ma'am.
Usually, whenever we are doing that time, we got a compiler error.
Okay,
That's why
okay. Yeah.
we have to learn like this way that we should not get any error.
It, okay. Will like practice will then anything else. What you told, no, the entry map, that entry map dot entry also we can use, but it will just complicate it, right? We
Yeah,
can,
Ma'am,
more for
what
loop
is
will
your
come.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
ma'am here? What is this out?
Out is a array list of with type string. So its elements are string. So so here you can see this method should return an array list of string, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, but we don't have it. We have to create it, and then
Okay, we have to
yeah,
create a list and then
append this
we will
player names to it, and then we are returning that array
we
list.
will store in that and things
Yeah,
above 80 will
yeah. So
give out.
here, so
Okay.
in this, no, here initially this array is an empty array, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And here uh, here what happens is when I add to it, then whenever a player, here you can see one first player which is going to get added is player 3, right? So this array will become something like this, right? And in the next for loop, it will see player 4. Again, it will add player 4 here. So, and then it will return this array. So that is what we need to return, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that is, so these four questions are from a single PYQ paper. Okay, so here, in order to include this collectors, right? Stream dot collect. So that I included this question also. So if we have time, can I take 15 more minutes? Then we can.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Please, ma'am.
Oh, okay. So
Ma'am,
this question, yeah,
where can
yeah.
we get these questions? Like if we want to practice
Uh,
independently.
uh, this questions like whichever I am discussing, then maybe I can give in the live session code drive, right? In the drive
Okay.
folder, yeah, there I can give.
So you will put it there, na, ma'am, so we can
Yeah, yeah,
have a look.
I
Okay.
will put it there. Yeah, yeah.
Right. Okay, ma'am.
Oh, now let's go to the next. Anything about any question in this? So in some cases, if we need to return the sorted, okay, no, it's not some sort of set or tree set or anything, then no, nothing, nothing, no. That's about the next question. Okay. This much only. This is clear, right? Key set, entry set, value
Yes,
set,
ma'am.
right? Study all those you can always open the documentation and just know what all methods are in the in map in what is the difference between this map and free map, all those things you can uh, see. Okay, now let's go to the next then. So streams, write a Java program. Given a list of film actors, eliminate the actors who have not yet acted in any hit movie. For instance, names of remaining actors and total number of hits each actor had. Uh, so some sort of filter is happening, right? And we need to return some sort of let us see. Okay, so we have a class actor. It has name, year, and number of hits. It has private instance variables, constructor accessor methods. Okay, now we have a class with main method, and along with main method, it has get actor hits. It is taking a array list of actor, and it is eliminating actors who have not yet acted in any hit movie and collects the result to a map, right? So this is the important thing here. I think that is what we need to define. Yeah. Right. So it should take a list of actors and it should return. It should collect, make it some sort of stream and then collect the result to a map. And in that, we need to eliminate the actors who have not acted in any hit movie, or we need to filter out those who have acted in at least one hit movie, something like that, right? And then we need to collect it in map. So we have we need to use things like stream, sorry, stream, dot filter, something dot something dot filter, right? And then finally you need to say collect, right? Something like that. Collect, this things, collectors dot to map. So we need to give it in map form. So this is what we need. This is the is going to be following, right? So make sure that to map to list basic uh, terminal functions, the map function, all those things. Make sure you are seeing before exam. And here in the main method, we accept name, year, and number and create actors. And we invoke get actor hits and print the filtered list. Okay, let us see the code. Okay, actors, everything is already defined. The accessor methods are defined. And here okay, so this get actor hits, most part of it is already defined. This stream part is what we need to do. So here we have initialized the tree map. Okay, then we have another map. Okay, and now what we have a list of actors also. Now let's see what we can do. And what else? So inside this actor list, we have actors, 6 actors, right? With a year, name, and a number of years. So maybe we will give 0 to somebody, right? Number of hits. So it should, if it is Ranbir Surya. Okay, so here you can see there are same actors repeating, right? Ranbir 2016 and 3, right? Again, here there is 4. Surya 1 plus 2, right? So uh, so we have to here we need to add this like for the same key. Surya Surya, it should become 3. See, that is something we need to do. Are you following? Are you understanding the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, so here, so I have 6 actors, right? With a name, Ranbir, year, all these things.
Ma'am,
So,
why we here used private, their private string name and all?
sorry.
And why we here use this private?
Why we are using private? Why
Yes,
we are
ma'am.
making it private instead of public?
Yes, ma'am.
It is not like that, so that it will not be. So basically, we make the instance variables of a class private, so that any other um, any other class can use this only through get and the mutator and accessor methods. Not directly, we cannot change actor dot name equal to something. So some like in this context, it is not important, but when we don't want our inside variables to be changed by any other, uh, what you say, we are actually controlling what all things can be seen outside the class. So I can't see it directly or change it directly. I can just use this public method which can return the name.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So here we have so here this is one actor object. This is another actor object, and we have a list of 6 of them. Okay, and now in the output, it should be a map, right? You can see here, output should be a map, and it should take Ranbir like this, and then add these two values, right? So for that, we should go to the uh, documentation. Okay. Any doubt in the question? What what is the question expecting is clear, right?
Ma'am, this tree map.
It is a map, right? Uh, why should it be a tree map? Is
Sorted,
uh,
ma'am. It will be sorted in the end.
uh, like the names in terms of names, right? Okay, R and then S, something like that, right? Yeah. Oh, mm, okay. So, so what can we do? So we have a array list of actors.
First, you construct a stream, ma'am.
Okay, so what should we can share of this array list. That's the idea. We can think a little bit. We need to.
So,
You
so RLS dot stream dot you will filter. Oh no no! Before that, you have to add them.
know, okay. So we can do is what we can do is. So this is already defined. This all initialization is done. Now I can just I'm taking this map and I'm giving using this array list, right? Again dot stream. That's what finally we are doing. I will explain 1 second. Okay. So so as we told, we can do what we can do is a list as somebody told already. a list dot stream. So we are making it a stream. So stream of what? Now it's of type actor, right? Correct. And then I need to filter those. Okay, now I have a list of actors, right? So I have something like Ranbir, right? And I'll take to this tool and this much let us take and let us make it one. Okay. So a list dot stream. Now I have made it a stream of actor, right? And then what I need to do, I need to filter uh, s- uh, those actors who have not uh, who have scored at least one hit, right? So I can say uh, I will filter. So what should be our predicate inside? Can I say this? What you say? Actor dot get number of hits is uh, greater than 0.
0.
Yeah. So I will how to write it in a lambda form. I will say I will write actor. Okay, I'm giving
Hits equal
and
to
I'm
actor to however many.
number of so a dot get I'm using accessor method here. A dot get hits
It's greater
okay,
than.
greater than 0. Okay. So what will happen? So Amir uh, will not get filtered out, right? If I had something, let us see what will happen if Amir had some another year. He had another hit movie. So now uh, Amir also will get inside the filter stream, right? At least in one of these actors, it should. Are you getting all those actors are same? Like Ranbir and this Ranbir are same. We need to add this in the final list, final map, right? So at least in any of this actor, if the number of hits is more than 0, now it will be included in our stream, right? Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So since in any of it is 0, any of the year it is 0, now that will be omitted. So our first part is done. Now what I can do is, what should I use? I should collect, right? So we have already had something like this, right? So I'll just put it for a reference. Are you following? Any?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Is
ma'am.
there?
Dot collect. Yeah.
uh, yeah. So here we have dot collect and collectors. This is something we need to collectors have all the so inside this collect method is a method we call on any stream, right? So a dot list dot stream has made this list to a stream. That is the first thing. This line has filtered out all the actors who have got more than 0 number of hits. Got it? And dot collect is collecting it to whichever form we want, whether it be list or map or anything. So, uh, so what I was so the collect what is the importance of dot collect is what I'm trying to say. And inside collect, I need to give some sort of collectors. So I can just give, actually it is taking a collector. So we can define our own collector as an interface. I mean, using that interface, we can define our own collectors. But we have so many predefined collector inside collectors. So I can just use that collectors dot to map. Okay. So inside this map, what I need to do? What all should I give? You can read the documentation. It should have, it has a function for the key, function for the object, right? And let us see. That is the basic thing we should have, right? So I will write. Are you following?
I didn't understand, ma'am. So the to map will have what variables?
Okay. To map, sorry. It should have this, like you can see, are you, okay, it should have, sorry, 1 second. Inside that, it should have, see, the function to get the key, and then function to get the values, right? That is the basic thing it should have. So
What
something
the
like
string it has. Okay, I got it. Yeah.
yeah. So actors, and inside I can just use actor dot get name. This will give me this get name method inside actor. So this will give me the keys.
Okay. Then actor dot get hits, right?
Act, yeah, actor double colon and get number of hits. Correct. This will give me the values. Okay.
But year?
Year is not required. We just need, so in the output, as you can see, it's
Okay.
just returning a map. And so, but there is an issue here. So as you can see, the actor get name is giving all the names, right? Ranbir here, Ranbir, Amir is getting omitted. So we have Ranbir and Ranbir. So two separate keys we have, right? I mean, the keys should be unique, right? You can see actor's name is repeating here. So we have values something like, so now we have Ranbir 3, Ranbir equal 3, and Ranbir equal 1. Is this a valid map? Can it have duplicate keys?
No, ma'am. Key is always a set.
Yeah, so in such case where the keys are repeating, keys are not unique, then we need to give one more function here, which is like we are going to give a function. So here actually this function is you can see it in the documentation. Do you want me to open it? That will help, right?
That's
Yes, ma'am. It would
merge
be
function,
more.
is it?
Yeah, it is like it is this function is telling how should I merge. So I know that it is going to have duplicate keys. So in case of duplicate keys, how should I merge them? So I will write the code. Maybe then you will understand. So if I have two values for the same key, right? Then do this.
X plus Y.
Correct. X plus Y. So this is uh, what this is the merging function. So that is it. Now we need to just return. Sorry, before returning it, I will just collect this in a map and then make it into a tree map for sorting and then return. That is it. Now what will it do is it will see that there are duplicate keys. It will just take X and Y and then just merge it. 3 plus 1 and it will become 4. Is it clear?
This is also PYQ question.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, that map is to map function. It's the only problem, I think. To list and all is simple only. So just so that's why I chose this question specifically. It's yeah.
If it is a list, then we don't do that collect, no, ma'am.
Yeah. If it lists like dot collectors dot to list, right?
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Straightforward.
Yeah. Map in this, we need to like we can have things inside list also. We can say we just need a list of names. Then we can say to list and then actor get name, something like that. So go through all those things. That's what I wanted to.
Collector sublist. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. I'm not sure the correct syntax, but yeah, something like this. Okay, that is all I have. One more thing I have, that is inner class, but I think that is symbol only. There is a private class inside a public class. That is doable. That is okay. This is a bit. Uh, yeah, make sure go through all
Ma'am,
these.
where do we read all this in the documentation or which?
Okay, so we can just can you can see the documentation.
Class collectors. Okay.
Yeah, inside that you can see uh, to map. See here, function key mapper, value mapper. Here you can see this merge function. So if you go to map here, it is written if the mapped keys contain duplicates, uh, it will throw this exception. So in that case, is it this group by is also important. Group by
Oh, is it?
partitioning, all those things are second to map. To map. So it if mapped keys contain duplicates, use to map function binary operator. Binary operator is like it is a function that will merge. I mean, it is telling how to merge. And if you click here, it will merge function. Got it? Can go through this once.
Okay.
This is to map partition by grouping by, yeah. Okay, that is all from my side today. Shall I stop streaming?
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. If there is any doubt, you can ask. Otherwise, we can wind up. All this for OPPE.
Thank you very much.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
Ma'am, about T extents
Okay.
in generic function.
Okay. I will stop streaming.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, this one was the last, right?
Actually, not sure. I think it is the last. Like you will have